Good evening, and welcome, dear friend, to Whispered Wisdom. Tonight, we will not be walking in a garden. We will be ascending to a high, quiet tower. This is the strategist's tower, the lonely, peaceful sanctuary of the master observer. For your entire life, you have been a player on a complex and often confusing chessboard. You have been moved by forces you did not understand, trapped in games you did not even know you were playing. You have felt the sting of betrayal, the frustration of being overlooked, and the anxiety of navigating the subtle currents of social power. But tonight, you will leave the board. You will rise above the fray, and from the protected silence of your tower, you will learn to see the entire game. You will learn to understand the moves, the motivations, and the timeless patterns that govern the hearts of men and women. The purpose of this knowledge is not to become a ruthless player. It is to become a wise and peaceful observer, so that you are never a pawn again. It is to find a deep and unshakable inner peace that cannot be disturbed by the chaotic games of the world. So begin now, by preparing to enter your tower. Find that perfect position of comfort and stillness. Allow your body to feel fully supported, completely safe, and held in this sacred space of deep seeing. Let us start with a single, conscious breath. A breath of strategy. Inhale slowly and deeply through your nose, and imagine you are breathing in a cool, clear, night air. This is the air of pure, objective awareness. Feel it clear your mind of all emotion, all bias. Now, exhale with a long, gentle sigh through your mouth. And as you exhale, release your role in the game. Release your resentments. Release your ambitions. Release your need for approval. Let them all fall away, like tiny figures on the chessboard far below. Let's do that once more. A deep, nourishing breath in, filling yourself with the calm, detached power of the observer. And a long, slow, complete breath out, releasing the emotional weight of all your past social battles. Feel a gentle, soothing wave of relaxation begin at the very crown of your head. Imagine it as a soft, silver light, the light of a distant star, trickling down, soothing your scalp, your forehead, smoothing away every line of worry and complex calculation. This wave of peace flows over your eyes, allowing them to rest, preparing them to see with a new kind of inner vision. It flows over your cheeks and your jaw, releasing the tension of unspoken strategies and defensive arguments. This warmth now flows down your neck and into your shoulders, melting away the immense burden of your reputation and the weight of other people's perceptions. Feel your shoulders drop, feel them become heavy and profoundly relaxed. This beautiful wave of relaxation flows down your arms and into your hands. Your hands, which may have been pieces in the game, can now rest, still and powerful, in your own lap. They are no longer pawns, they are the hands of the player who sees the whole board. The wave of relaxation now moves down your spine, vertebrae by vertebrae, spreading through your back, your chest, and into your abdomen. Feel your stomach soften. Feel your breath become deep and regular. In your tower, you are perfectly safe. This warmth flows through your hips, your thighs, your knees, and all the way down to the tips of your toes. Your entire body is now in a state of profound peace and strategic stillness. Your mind is now quiet. The emotional, reactive part of your mind is drifting into a peaceful slumber. And in this stillness, the door to your subconscious mind, the seat of your deep-seated instincts and social programming, is now open. Every law, every insight you receive tonight will be accepted by your subconscious as a new, powerful, and peaceful framework for understanding the world. You are not just learning about power, you are integrating a new, wiser nature within yourself, a nature that is calm, aware, and untouchable. Trust in this process. There is nothing you need to do, but listen, relax, and observe. The wisdom will become a part of you. From our high tower, we will now turn our telescope to the fundamental forces that animate the social world. To understand these is to understand the beginning of wisdom. The first law of observation: never outshine the master. Look down at the chessboard of the world. See the kings and queens, the people in positions of power. The first and most crucial observation is this: they are often deeply insecure. Their egos are as fragile as they are large. To make them feel insecure is to invite their wrath. Therefore, the wise observer understands the art of making those above them feel brilliantly secure. This is not about being weak or hiding your talents. It is about being strategic. You learn to make your master appear more brilliant than they are. You subtly attribute your own ideas to them. You give them the spotlight, while you work quietly and effectively in the shadows. In your mind, see yourself in the presence of a superior. Instead of feeling the need to prove your own intelligence, feel a sense of calm, detached amusement. You are not competing. You are observing their deep need for validation. You choose to give them this validation, not out of fear, but as a strategic move. By making them feel secure, you give yourself the space and freedom to operate without their interference. You are in control, precisely because you have given them the illusion of control. I observe the court of power with quiet wisdom. I understand the fragile egos of others. I am a master of making those above me feel secure, which gives me the space to advance my own purposes peacefully and effectively. My power is in my subtlety. The second law of observation: always say less than necessary. Now, turn your telescope to the way people speak. The world is full of people who talk too much. In their desire to impress, they reveal their plans, their weaknesses, and their true intentions. They leave themselves completely exposed. Power is not loquacious. Power is restrained. When you speak less, you naturally appear more profound and more mysterious. People are forced to try and interpret your meaning, and in their attempt to do so, they will often reveal their own thoughts to you. Silence is a tool. It makes people uncomfortable. They will rush to fill the void with their own nervous chatter, giving you invaluable information. Let us practice this now. Imagine yourself in an important conversation. Feel the urge to explain yourself, to defend your position, to fill every moment with words. Now, see yourself doing the opposite. See yourself making your point in a few, simple, powerful words, and then silence. Hold the silence. Feel the power shift in the room. You are not being rude, you are being powerful. You are a calm, still lake, while others are babbling brooks. I am a master of the spoken word, and I understand that its greatest power lies in its scarcity. I am deliberate, calm, and concise in my speech. My silence is a tool of observation and power. I say less than necessary, and in doing so, I reveal little while learning everything. Now that we understand the basics of observation, we can begin to consciously design our own position in the world. This is the architecture of a powerful, protected life. The third law of architecture: guard your reputation with your life. Your reputation is the cornerstone of your power. It is the fortress that protects you. It is a single, powerful quality that people associate with your name. It could be integrity, generosity, ruthlessness, or wisdom. Whatever it is, you must cultivate it, protect it, and be ever aware of it. A single attack on your reputation can be devastating. Therefore, you must be vigilant. You must anticipate potential attacks. And if attacked, you must defeat your enemies utterly, not with anger, but with strategic action that reinforces the very quality they have tried to undermine. In your mind's eye, see your reputation as a magnificent fortress, standing on a hill. See its high, strong walls. What quality is this fortress built from? Choose one now. Integrity? Creativity? Reliability? See this word carved above the main gate. Now, see the small, insidious attacks of gossip, of slander, trying to chip away at the walls. See yourself not reacting with emotion, but calmly dispatching your soldiers, your actions, your results, your allies, to repair the damage and make the wall even stronger than before. Your reputation is not a passive thing, it is a living fortress that you command and defend with strategic vigilance. My reputation is my fortress, and I am its vigilant guardian. I have consciously chosen the qualities for which I am known. I protect my name with strategic action and unwavering integrity. My reputation precedes me and does half my work for me. The fourth law of architecture: use absence to increase respect and honor. Turn your telescope now to the law of value. It is a simple law of economics and of human nature: what is abundant is devalued. What is scarce is prized. If you are always present, always available, always seen, you become a common commodity. Your presence is taken for granted. To gain respect, you must learn the art of strategic withdrawal. This is not about playing games. It is about understanding that your time, your energy, and your presence are your most valuable resources. When you have established your position, when you are a known and valued part of a group, A calculated absence will make you more talked about, more admired. It allows people to realize how much they rely on you, how much they miss your presence. Imagine yourself now, as a sun. If the sun shone 24 hours a day, we would take its light for granted. But because it withdraws each night, we celebrate its return each morning. Learn to be like the sun. Know when to shine your light brightly upon a group, and know when to withdraw, leaving them in a temporary twilight, eagerly awaiting your return. This mastery of presence and absence is a key to being perceived as a person of great value. I understand the law of value. My time and my presence are my most precious resources, and I share them consciously. I master the art of presence and absence, allowing my value to be fully recognized and appreciated. I am not always available, and therefore, I am always in demand. The fifth law of architecture: court attention at all costs. In the grand theater of the world, it is better to be attacked than to be ignored. To be a person of power, you must be a figure of attention. You must stand out. You cannot allow yourself to be lost in the crowd. This does not mean you must be loud or flamboyant, although that is one strategy. It means you must cultivate an aura of mystery, of uniqueness. Do something that sets you apart. Be known for a particular style, a particular skill, a particular quality that makes you distinct. Controversy, if handled with care, is a powerful tool. It is better to be a subject of curiosity and even slight disapproval than to be a forgotten part of the wallpaper. In your mind, see yourself not as a gray sheep in a large flock, but as a vibrant, distinct figure. Perhaps a black sheep, or a golden one. It does not matter. What matters is that you are distinct. You attract the eye. You occupy the thoughts of others. Feel the power in this. You are no longer just a part of the audience, you are a performer on the stage, and all eyes are on you. I am a figure of attention. I am not afraid to stand out and be distinct. I cultivate an aura of mystery and uniqueness that draws the eyes of the world to me. It is better to be slandered than to be ignored. I am a spectacle of my own making. Now we ascend to the highest level of our tower, where we learn the most profound and peaceful forms of power. This is the wisdom of the strategist who has transcended the game itself. The sixth law of wisdom: master the art of timing. Observe the world from your high tower. Notice that nothing is static. Everything is in constant flux. There are deep, slow trends, and there are frantic, short-term waves. The master strategist is a master of timing. They have developed a deep, intuitive feel for the spirit of the times. There are 3 types of time to master. First, there is long time. This is the deep, underlying trend. The wise strategist aligns themselves with this current, riding it to power, rather than fighting against it. Second, there is forced time. This is the art of acting with speed and decisiveness when the opportunity presents itself, disrupting the plans of your opponents. Third, and most important, is patient time. This is the art of doing nothing. The ability to wait. To observe. To let the plans of your opponents ripen and fail on their own. Most people rush into action out of impatience and anxiety. The master knows that often, the most powerful move is no move at all. Feel this sense of deep time now. Imagine yourself as the ancient mountain, watching the seasons change below you. You are not rushed. You are not anxious. You are in tune with the deep rhythms of the world. You know when to act, and you know when to wait. This is the source of profound peace and unerring effectiveness. I am a master of timing. I am patient and observant. I understand the deep trends of the world, and I align myself with them. I know when to act with speed, and I know when to wait with perfect stillness. Time is my greatest ally. The seventh law of wisdom: assume formlessness. This is the ultimate law. The final secret of the peaceful warrior, the wise strategist. Power is fluid. It is like water. The most powerful person is the one who can adapt to any circumstance, who is not trapped by a single identity, a single strategy, or a single reputation. Your enemies, your rivals, they will try to understand you. They will try to put you in a box, to define you. The moment they can define you, they can predict you. The moment they can predict you, they have power over you. Therefore, you must remain ungraspable. You must be formless. Imagine yourself now, not as a solid statue, but as a flowing river. Water can be gentle and nourishing. It can be a crashing, destructive wave. It can be a mist that rises to the heavens. It has no single form. It adapts perfectly to its container. It cannot be held. It cannot be broken. Cultivate this quality in your own life. Do not be a slave to your own habits. Do not let your reputation become a prison. Be willing to change your tactics, your appearance, your very identity, to suit your long-term purpose. This formlessness will confuse and disorient those who try to understand you, while giving you the ultimate freedom to move and to act. It is the highest form of peace, for you are attached to nothing, and therefore, you are free. I am formless. I am like water. I adapt to every circumstance with perfect fluidity and grace. I am not trapped by any single identity or strategy. I am unpredictable, ungraspable, and ultimately, free. This is the source of my deepest peace and my greatest power. You have journeyed through the deep and complex corridors of power tonight. You have looked down from your high tower with the calm, detached eyes of a master strategist. You have learned to observe the egos of others, to wield the power of silence, to guard your reputation, to master the art of timing, and to embrace the ultimate freedom of formlessness. These laws are now seeds, planted deep within the fertile soil of your subconscious mind. As you drift now into the final, deepest stages of sleep, your subconscious will begin to nurture these seeds. It will integrate these new ways of seeing into the very fabric of your being. You do not need to remember all of these laws. You only need to have absorbed the feeling of them. The feeling of calm observation. The feeling of compassionate detachment. The feeling of profound inner peace and untouchable self-possession. You will begin to notice the changes in your waking life. You will find yourself less reactive, less easily drawn into conflict. You will find yourself more patient, more observant. You will see social situations with a new and astonishing clarity. You will move through the world not as a pawn in the game, but as a wise and peaceful observer, the master of your own inner kingdom. Sleep now. Drift away on the calm, clear river of this new understanding. Your subconscious mind knows how to make you wise. All is well. Sleep, deep, peaceful sleep. And awaken with the quiet, unshakable peace of the master observer.